So there are two ways you make money when you invest in real estate. The first is by something called capital appreciation, and that's when the value of the property you buy, land or house, increases over a period of time. So the difference between the price you bought initially and then the price it is after a period, the difference there is called capital gain, right? Capital gain. Now, the second way you make money from investing in real estate is called cash flow. So this is income you get, usually rental income or money coming in by virtue of use. Maybe you rent out the place, you lease out the place over a period of time, whether it's a land or a house, and then you get rental income. That is cash flow. Now, what if you can earn the two at the same time? You can earn both capital gain and cash flow. Of course, you can earn that when you invest in off-plan projects. What are off-plan projects? Basically, you invest in or buying a house before it is built. Investing in an off-plan project simply means that you are buying a property, you're paying for a house, for instance, before it is completed. Take a look at these buildings here. Those are block of flats ongoing there. Block of 1-bedroom, 2-bedroom, and 3-bedroom flats in Gaduwa. We're currently in Gaduwa Abuja. This is Gaduwa. Gaduwa is in the middle of Ogoma, Gudu. Shares close proximity with Gariki, so it's quite in the heart of town. Those are all the buildings over there. Now, at this stage, you decide to buy a 1-bedroom, a 2-bedroom, or a 2-bedroom apartment. Developer of this construction asks for, say, 12 to 18 months to complete it. At the point of completion, for instance, these ones here, these are terraces, right, which are all sold out. Most people that bought those buildings bought at this state when it was just foundation and a drawing. Now, because of the trust, of course, in the developer, they paid, and currently he's delivering their projects in the next couple of months. Here's what happens at this stage. Remember, 12 months ago, for instance, they paid when it was at the foundation stage and just a drawing. So by the time the developer completes at this phase, the value of the property increases. So whatever they bought at this phase and what it is at this stage, the price difference is called capital appreciation. Their capital has appreciated, and so the difference is called capital gain. They have gained some money from their capital. Now, here's the thing. At this point, the investor can decide to sell because, of course, there are a number of people that are looking to buy at this stage. Can decide to sell. So let's say he bought initially at 20 million, for instance, and currently selling for, say, 30 million. 10 million right there is the capital gain. So he can decide to sell and get capital gain. However, for most people, especially for a block of flats, they can now decide to put it out in the market. So automatically, there is a rise in appreciation, there's appreciation gain, and then if they put it out for rent in the market, remember this is Gaduwa, 3-bedroom, accommodation here can go for as much as 4 million naira, between 4 to 6 million in Abuja, in Gaduwa, right? And heart of town. So if they put it out for rent at, say, 4 million, let's use 4 million as for an instance, it means that they are now gaining cash flow. Remember, capital gain and cash flow. So they are now gaining cash flow for the rest of their life, or for the rest of the existence of this investment. There you have it. That is how very enlightened investors are cashing out in the city of Abuja. So rather than keep their money in the bank or keep it somewhere, right, they put it in a project like this. So at the development stage, they invest in it, in the project, and then by the time the project is completed, they already have capital gain. And then when the project is completed, they can put the project back in the market for rental income, and they have cash flow. So there's capital gain and there's rental income. So if this sounds like something you're interested in, if you're interested in these 3-bedroom, 1-bedroom, or 2-bedroom apartments here in Gaduwa, I mean, the 3-bedroom, the 1-bedrooms go for as low as 30 million naira. I mean, between 30 to 35 million naira at this stage, right? And by the time it's completed, 12 to 18 months from now, definitely around between 25 and 40% ROI will be, the place would have appreciated. So if this sounds like something you're interested in, pause the number showing on your screen right now so we can discuss further and cash you in on both cash flow and capital gain. Enjoy a fantastic day.